what we pay our teachers if we paid them what we paid babysitters. Okay, fine, we'll take the babysitter rate. $10 a kid for 6.5 hours a day. 65 times 28 kids in class. That is 1,820. That is $327,000 per year. You know what? No, I think our teachers are worth that. Hello everybody and welcome to Kalbus. My name is Lumo and today we are looking at r/dang, that's interesting. A subreddit dedicated to just interesting facts, things you wouldn't expect, things that are just, fascinating. Let's just get right into it. Man shares before and after pictures of a liver transplant. That man just got himself decanonized from The Simpsons. Good for him. His daughter looks so happy and that makes me so happy. A town built especially for people with dementia. Hojway is a secured village in the Netherlands specifically for people with dementia where they can act out a normal life while being monitored and assisted by caretakers in disguise. That sounds like that's a very, interesting, concept that seems really cool. How do you deal with it when people start vanishing? How do you explain that? Someone is going to be just lucid enough to start a conspiracy theory and it can't get any traction, but how's it gonna work? Knife grinders in France, circa 1920. They worked lying down to save their backs and had dogs sit on their legs for warmth. That's really weird. That's cool, that's fascinating, that's an interesting tidbit of history. But God, everything about that, having to lay down endlessly, having the dogs just on your legs endlessly, I don't know. I'm really glad we've got machines now, I'm just saying. And you know what else I'm glad for? You, the subscribed. You're not subscribed? Come on, you gotta hit the button now. I've called it, I caught you. I caught you out right now, which means you have to subscribe. That's the law. Obama himself said that. Here's my source, it is known. Let's keep going. Saudi Arabia has just begun construction of its 500 billion, 500 meter tall, 170 long megacity, The Line in Neom. Isn't this concept doomed, if I remember correctly? Isn't this concept, hyper doomed? I genuinely forget why, but I'm pretty sure it's nothing but, PR. I'm shocked it has actually begun at all. The thickness of a penguin's coat of feathers. You don't think about it often. They have feathers, but you see their, their bodies and you just assume that it's, a bunch of really small stubbly ones. No, that is very dense and it is mostly a white coloration with the black tips. That's fascinating. That is fascinating. Paparazzi photographer Ron Gallia would wear a football helmet around actor Marlon Brando after Brando once sucker punched him, broke his jaw, and knocked out 5 teeth in 1973. I mean, hey, maybe don't be a paparazzi. This is just a theory. Maybe respect the privacy, even that of actors. I'm just putting it out there. It's a novel concept. Welsh Royal Guard falling down due to the extreme heat. None of the others rescued him to not break their rules. 1957. I admire the discipline, but if they are dying due to the heat, call me crazy, call me old-fashioned. That seems like, I don't know, you might be a little bit overly strict. Ad for a 4-bedroom home in 1958. Value, beauty, and charm. 4 bedrooms, 2 bath, $87 a month, $11,990. That's inflation. That's supply and demand. That is the suburban hell in which we live, where everything is overinflated because they know that there's not a surplus of houses. I just want a lawn. Damn! The Cistercian monks invented a numbering system in the 13th century, which meant that any number from 1 to 9,999 could be written using a single symbol. That's really cool. That's really cool. That's actually just fascinating. Oh my God, I'm sorry. I'm floored by this. The creativity that other civilizations had when they were setting up their languages, it's insane. A whale skeleton in the middle of a rainforest in Osa Peninsula, Costa Rica. That is really cool, but how did it get there? How would it have gotten there? Would it have had to be beached during a flood, during a monsoon? How does that happen? So apparently it got taken from the beach when it died. So it was moved there. This is a tongue twister. Jim Mattress Mac Mickenvale just won $75 million, making it the largest legal payout in sports betting history tonight as the Houston Astros win the World Series against the Phillies. Cool. Really cool. Amazing. Well done. Good for you. That guy in the back looks so concerned. Please, commas in your titles. You know Chang and Aang Bunker, born in Thailand in 1811 as conjoined twins, but did you know they had a total of 21 children between them? I guess, was it for the novelty of the experience, or was it because it's an easy spit roast? Like, what's the plan here? Open roof living room in a traditional villa in Saudi Arabia. I highly doubt that most people are living like this. Call me crazy. But also, isn't that exceedingly unsafe with a TV in there in case there's like a dust storm or rain? Apparently, the rain does happen, but this does not seem good. This does not seem good. What it was like job hunting in the 1930s. I know 3 trades, I speak 3 languages, fought for 3 years, and have 3 children and no work for 3 months. But I only want 1 job. Oh, God. You know, just everything around that era was a nightmare, and I hope we never have to experience something like that in our lifetime. Maps showing all of the sunken Japanese ships of World War II. God, can you imagine how much just steel is just under the sea from all of the naval battles throughout human history? Can you imagine just how much metal is sitting there at the seafloor? It's insane to think about, and the fact that it's getting moved by the water is just insane. The Velquita is the world's smallest species of porpoise. Sadly, they are critically endangered with a population of only 10, but they're so cute. They're so cute. Apparently, the California condor also dropped below 10 and are making a good comeback after conservation efforts. And, apparently, same with the Chatham Islands black robin. So hopefully these little buddies get back on their feet. You get more pizza in one 18-inch than you do in 2 12-inch pizzas. The area of the 18 is 254 inches squared, but the 212s is only 226. And that's why, as the comments pointed out, you always order a sphere of pizza, for then you get the most volume. In South Korea, the solar panels in the middle of a highway have a bicycle path underneath. Cyclists are protected from the sun, isolated from traffic, and the country can produce clean energy. The bikes never exit. You are trapped there forever like some sort of Junji Ito nightmare. Your biking actually produces the electricity. The solar panels are just painted on. There's a lake in Finland that looks like Finland. It's man-made. That's not that interesting. Local medical center sending video ads through the mail, and it uses a cheap tablet. E-waste. That's e-waste. Please bring that into a Best Buy or any other electronics realtor that does recycling and get that recycled. That is e-waste. Or a free screen for your Raspberry Pi projects. The 6 grandfathers before it was turned into Mount Rushmore in 1927. I can't believe we took off 2 grandfathers. What a shame. Honestly, though, that does suck. It seems we defaced another monument to make our own monument. Nad Al Shabiya neighborhood in Dubai. I'm saying goodbye to that. I hate this. This is an actual suburban hell. Oh, God, this is so bad. Oh, I hate this. That's so bad. I just learned that the Windows wallpaper isn't CGI, but an actual photo. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, golly gosh, that is absolutely beautiful. That is so goddamn cool. That's so goddamn cool. The famous Michael Myers mask from the Halloween movies was just Captain Kirk, William Shatner, and they just cut the eye holes bigger, brushed the hair, and painted it white. And you know what? It worked. It is iconic. It is terrifying, and all they had to do was remove the eyelids. Genuinely, 10 out of 10. And that's all the time we have here today on Kalbus. If you like this, make sure to subscribe, leave a like, maybe share this with a friend who could use a reminder to like, comment, subscribe. Did you think there'd be a tie into the episode? There isn't. Do as I say, please. If you want more r/dang that's interesting, there might be another one popping up on your screen in just a couple of seconds, but until then, my name has been Lumo, and I hope to see you in the very next Kalbus video. Have a great rest of your day.